and the long sigh at the end of a good book. Thank you, Emmanuel, so much for being here. Russell is a poet and housing advocate. He grew up in Central Maine, surrounded by artists, lumberjacks, and outlaws. He's clean and sober and lives in Boston with his spouse, Milo. His debut poetry collection, Wintered Over, is available from Game Over Books, and his work has appeared in Weaver and Lit, Drunk in a Midnight Choir, Freeze Ray Poetry, Maps for Teeth, and on Button Poetry Online. Thank you, Zeke, so much for being here. And Myles Taylor is a Boston-based transmasculine writer, organizer, educator, food service worker, and glitter enthusiast. They are the current director and board president of the historic Boston Poetry Slam at the Cantab Lounge and former president of the Emerson Poetry Project. They've been performing and representing Boston at slam tournaments and festivals internationally for a decade. Their debut collection, Masculinity Parable, from Game Over Books, was shortlisted for the Nosferatu Yassini Poetry Prize. Thank you, Myles. And last but certainly not least, Zenaida Peterson is the author of Sky Responds to Our Holler, available from Game Over Books. And it is their first full-length collection of poetry. They are a Black Southern Quaker mystic and parent of 5 species living in a queer co-op in Boston. Zenaida is the founding director of Feminine Empowerment Movement Slam, and they have competed and coached widely in national slam competitions. They were accepted into Pink Door, Poetry Foundation's Poetry Incubator, and Cantamundo Writing Retreats. You can find their work at Game Over Books, Pizza Pie Press, Button Poetry, Slam Fun, What's Good Black. Thank you so much, Zenaida. So, of course, this is in part a celebration of Game Over Books, which is an amazing local press. If you are not familiar with the work that Game Over Books is doing, please tune in. They're publishing incredible poets and really special work, very unique and exciting. But also, we are here to celebrate these 4 incredible poets. The work we're going to hear from tonight is embodied in every sense of the word, not just because all 4 of these poets are seasoned performers as well as writers, but also because they are practitioners engaging with poetry and all of its possibilities. These poets embody poetry as a revolutionary tool and as a way that can be a foundational material for building community. It's really a spectacular group of poets doing amazing work. We're so grateful to have you all here. Everyone, let's give them a warm welcome.
Hello, everyone. You can say it back. Cool. Hi, everyone. I'm going to spend that time because it's something. Okay, 10 minutes. Cool. Published in 2022, so I'm a little distant from the work in terms of where my mind's at. I'm going to start here with a poem that I think is doing some things that I think are interesting, and then we'll move on to some of your work. The poem is titled Grace, or On Grace, and I wrote the poem sort of thinking about what grace was to me, like I defined it to myself, and I found that in writing it had to do with violence, but also like navigating around it. Being aware of like the ability to use force, but then not offering a certain type of grace. And also using force deliberately in all the ways we might need force. Not soup, the seed, but also the kernel, wet and glistening.